Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Jen, and welcome to my channel, Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. And I know that this is extremely late for me to come on here, but I almost promised you guys always a live haul when I have a show coming up. So why not do it literally less than 14 hours before I'm supposed to do it? So I decided to come on up here late and give you guys a little heads up of what we'll be doing tomorrow afternoon and Sunday, October 5th at 2 p.m. Central. We're switching the time up starting tomorrow. So if you guys aren't aware about that, we will be starting our show tomorrow at 2 p.m. So that's Central Time. If you're new here, welcome. And if you'd like to participate in the activities tomorrow, please register with me. If you haven't registered with my channel, please, we would need your information. So in order to do that, please send me your information prior to the auction tomorrow at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. I've pinned my email to the top of the chat, and we will have all your information so you'll be ready to go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's free, and I don't know what you guys have been waiting for to do that, but hopefully you guys will find this content in this channel something that you would like to be subscribed to. And if you haven't, please do so, and that will help my algorithms as well as growing the channel. I'm only about a few, I think 20 something people away from hitting 1,000. So please share your my channel out with all your friends and family, and hopefully we'll have a nice big party when we get there. Hello, Sandra. How are you? I know this is very late for Jen. I'm not really not a night person, guys. So if I'm a little bit out of it, just bear with me. I asked Elizabeth, I'm trying to get the live in before I said I was supposed to not do it. And then I'm like, oh, shoot. And I didn't want to, everybody has their times, and I do mine live. And so I know that's Leslie had a fantastic show. She's probably watching. If not, she's probably going to find out in a second to tune in while she's doing invoicing tonight. So, yeah. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Yes, this is late for me, guys. Normally you find me doing these probably in the afternoon, maybe sometimes 12 to 2, but I was outsourcing today. So, at 5 a.m. So, yes. How you doing, Sandra? But yes, this is normally my bedtime. So but I do promise you guys some really cool things to see tomorrow. Um, and I wanted to get on here and kind of give you a preview what's to come. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's free. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and you guys know that I've been doing this a little over 2 years. Not since August 8th have I been a full-time reseller, though. So I'm very blessed in what I can do. Hi, Leonore. Yes, I did tell you I was doing this. And I actually figured out how to do the technology. You guys know this is the thing. Joe's in bed. So that's why I'm kind of talking a little softly, even though I got doors shut, but it's okay. He's there. So if you're new here, first of all, welcome. Hope you guys have been here before. If you haven't, I usually try to bring some really fun things to the show. We also do buy it nows. We also do hybrid or it gets choice type of things. And I will tell you a little hint. I have done what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but definitely because I know tomorrow I'm only on for 3 hours. But I'm going to see what we can do. If we try to get into it, I'll see what you guys feel about it. I know we haven't had Halloween yet or Thanksgiving, but I want to make sure that I get my Christmas jewelry out to you guys. That way you guys have it prior to, I know some people, I know it's kind of deja vu. Oh God, we haven't had Halloween yet. My thing is that come December, I'm going to be, because that's our month, both my husband and my birthday, and we have the holidays, and we usually will shut down things down here with the business usually for the last couple of weeks of the year. So it's kind of hit or miss. So what that means is I got my tray full of, I got a couple trays over there that we can bring out with Christmas things. And it's really going to be really, really great prices. I've got a whole, if you've ever been to my show with my High Bidder Gets Choice selection, I have like these trays with little slots in them. And I've pretty much in every, there's 12 slots in the tray, and usually and I filled them up with 4 pieces of jewelry in a slot. So just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to do, because I really want to move a whole bunch of stuff. And then I have another tray with some vintage brooches. So yeah, for all kind of Christmas and holiday themes. So um, depending on how it goes tomorrow, how you guys want to see with that. If not, I'll save it for Tuesday because I do all my invoicing on Wednesday morning. So I really want to show you the new stuff, but also knowing that I can do some Christmas stuff too. So I'll probably do that, seeing how everybody feels about that because it takes some time because everybody gets requests in and it takes a little bit of time. Kind of like how we did rings last week. If you guys were here for rings, I had 72 rings to show. It took how long did it take really in order like 2 hours to get through all the requests and everything, but everybody had a good time. Everybody was respectful. Everybody had a good time. People were excited to see what it was. And so yeah, it was. So yeah, I was outsourcing today. I didn't find really a lot of like today's stuff for next week. But for what I'm going to show you tonight, I'm really excited to kind of show it to you what you got. So but yes, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't registered, please register. And you guys will just have some fun looking at pretty stuff tonight. Okay. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's healthy and happy. I know Leslie had a great show. She was making me laugh and having a good time. So, yeah, every time we have Leslie has her vintage and vino night, cannot help but laugh and have a good time there and have some good time. So, I'm going to show these again. I do have some check pieces. So if you are interested in check jewelry, I have a slew of check pieces, check glass. I found a white bust, guys. So I know sometimes it took me a little bit, but I got the white, and I really think that it looks really, really pretty on white. But this is very rare because it has all the colors in check. Sometimes check usually gets very monochromatic, and this actually has matching earrings to it. So it's really, really pretty piece. I love this set. I think it's so pretty. And the green sections, I know you love the check, Elizabeth. I know. So this is here. And these, let me show you. You guys are not familiar with that. All done by hand. This is normal how it looks on the back side. Okay. These are clip. Okay. And these are fabulous. And again, it's sometimes hard when you buy check pieces to sometimes find the matching complement pieces to it. So I was lucky enough to have this kind of come across my desk. Needless to say, this was very, very gorgeous and very unusual. So that's some of like the more of the show-stopping pieces. I do have other ones too. So let me put this down. Show you guys. If you were here last week, give me a minute. I'm just trying to be careful with this because it's very delicate. There we go. I'll just show you a couple of the other check that I still have. I'm by myself, everybody. So if I miss you, if you come in, say hi to everybody. If I miss anybody, I'll catch up. These are the cameos. Opalescent glass, rhinestone, cameos. Now these are pierced. But again, they are the check glass. Unusual to find the cameo glass in earrings, especially. Okay. I'm going to put those in there. And if you have an interest, you guys always know, I do have people that shop not sometimes through the chat while the sale's going on, but they can send me an email. Some people do like to have the anonymity of buying without everybody around. And if you like that, I do offer that for you guys to do. Just send me an email at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com and just let me know what you're interested in. So I got to paint my nails tomorrow morning, guys, but I haven't had time to do it. Like I said, I was cleaning jewelry tonight too. So, I'm always working. And these pretty. I love the large blue. Let's see if I can put it in front of this. Might help you a little bit too. These pretty. Did I miss anybody, Leonard? No, I'm saying, okay, good. Leonard will tell me if I do. All right, and then I have this pair. These are pierced. They're kind of lever back though. I love this because it has like almost like the Jelly Belly and the AB glass. Of course, they're kind of sideways with the lever back. Aren't these pretty? Here's the back of them. Aren't they pretty colors? Can't help but be happy when you look at these as well as wear them. Aren't those gorgeous? Okay, so those are still here. Let me just want to give you guys a little reminder about that. All right, let me see what else I can show you now, guys. Now, these are going to be things you haven't seen before. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let's go through some stuff. Malachite beads. I might have to move the camera a little bit. This is where the camera and me have a love-hate relationship, everybody. So let's do this. Let me move my black one here. My old boss was Czech. His dad fought in the Battle of Britain. They bought me some Czech jewelry back from holiday. I didn't get it, and then last month pressed. What do you know? Isn't that how it always is? You wish you kind of knew things back when you should have bought things. Always happens like that. Beautiful malachite. Again, sorry about my nails, guys. We'll fix that tomorrow morning. We'll do that, I promise. Silk knotted. It has a gold tone clasp. And this is getting harder to find, guys. And you guys get, sometimes when you come to my channel, you see a lot of the same kind of materials because I'm trying to show you what is becoming harder to find, especially when you find really nice polished beads of malachite. And it almost has a, like I said, when I'm holding it up to the camera, it has a glow to it, like a bluish green. And you see how you're seeing the circle? That's my ring light. So the polish of these beads is out of this world. I picked these up because finding this material is just getting harder to find. And that goes for a lot of gemstones in general. I mean, if you find lapis, malachite, what's the other one? Leopard skin jasper. You want to think about that. Like, here's another one. Here, we're talking about lapis. There we go. Now, this is 30 inches long on this. This is silver clasp. It's like a silver Chinese gilt wash clasp, and then you have the lapis. I call this more like a denim lapis, but then in here they also added some cloisonne. These beads right here are the cloisonne beads. And then I love these. These are those, this is all lapis. Look at that. Gold tone beads, more cloisonne. I love these cones. You see the pyrite in there? People ask me all the time, Jenny, what's the difference between lapis and sodalite? Well, sodalite's never going to have pyrite inclusions like that. So if you find something that looks like gold in a blue stone, that's lapis. Okay. Sodalite's going to have more calcite. Lapis can have calcite too, lower quality lapis, but beautiful, beautiful necklace. Okay. Now let's go back to some glass. So flapper link, you guys ask for these all the time. Flapper link necklaces. I love this one. Where's Christina? Christina, Aqua Lover. Tell her we got a necklace with her name written all over it. Look at that. I pick these up all the time. You guys know I love these. I've been in, always love. And again, this is 60 inches long. But I love this because you can do so many things with a nice long necklace. I use the term framing. So you put this, elongates the body, and then you can also put a necklace in the middle. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous teal It sparkles like you never want to see it. And yeah, beautiful blue. They're glass. They're glass, Jamie Lynn. They're glass. If you are interested, Jamie Lynn, in this color, I actually last week showed, have you ever heard of a gemstone called apatite? Apatite, you ever heard of that? They actually still have that. Hold on, let me show you something. I still have it here. Actually, I was using that analogy. That's funny that you asked about that. I have this J. King set. Now, look. Not gonna be as clear as this, but you know, you get the idea of color. Let me put this back up here. Let's get out of the way. Okay, now look. This is gemstone. Now, this is apatite. Remember I was talking about neon tetras? You guys are going to a fish store and you ever see a neon tetra fish? It's like that neon color. Well, this is apatite. This is natural apatite. And I was trying to describe this color, and this is actually natural stone. And this is and I still have this. This is apatite, and I actually have matching earrings for it if anybody's interested. So this is still here. So it's called apatite. So never heard of that gemstone? Please look it up. So interesting that you're talking about that color. So put that back in the box. I still have Heidi Daus pieces, the sets. If you guys watched my show, was it last Sunday? I still have some of the Heidi Daus left. So if you're interested, I have complete sets of Heidi Daus. That includes like the necklace, the bracelet, the ring, earrings, you know. So please watch my show from last Sunday if you're interested in the Heidi Daus pieces. Okay, put that back. So I put that there. All right. Oh, really? Oh, okay. T always has some really good stuff. She has some really cool things. She even, I bought something from her tonight too. I didn't know she was gonna have a Tanzanite bracelet. And I was all about that. All right. Let's see. Okay, and I have some brooches. This is a Kramer, signed Kramer. Let me see if I can move some things around my desk here. You guys get a better shot. Sorry. So a couple months ago, I had one just like this in all clear. This is kind of like a smoky and a clear. That's better on black or not. Let's see. I think it's my hand. That's 3-dimensional. And it is signed Kramer right here. Gorgeous. Like I said, I had one just like this in all clear. That one's sold. This is the one I found. I said, anytime I buy Kramer, it's gorgeous. Coming in a fall, perfect brooch for fall. Imagine that. Of course, I have a patterned shirt on right now, but it's gorgeous. All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Coming from you, I take that as a very huge compliment. I'm still trying a little bit with costume, but I'm learning as I go. Sometimes you do. Like this one. Look at this. Beautiful cobalt blue. AB. And there's a hint of light blue. If I can get that in there. So the camera and me have a love-hate relationship. All right. There you guys see. It's all multi-layered. Here's the back. Rivet construction. That color is just I saw the color and I didn't care. I said I don't really need. Oh, I hope we're not going to lose connection. This is just gorgeous. Okay. I got more brooches, but I'm going to keep some for tomorrow. Now, let's move on to some really cool stuff. You guys ready to see some check glass? You thought I just showed you check glass at the beginning. Now I actually have, this is, I don't know what to say except It's gorgeous. Let me see if I can zoom in here for you. Look at this. Look at this necklace. I'm just gonna let you look at that for a minute. It's absolutely stunning. This is purple. What's coming across the camera like that yet, but of course I'm sorry about my nails, but beautiful check glass. And it is marked Czechoslovakia on the clasp, which I'll show you in a minute what that looks like here. And look at the beads. And up here is the spring ring clasp, and right on the little edge of this ring it says Czechoslovakia. And I just like lost my jaw hit the floor, and I was just fell in love with this. Look at the detail. Let me see if I can put it up with my neck. Here, hold on. It is 16 inches long. Of course, I'm wearing not the most complimenting color today, but it's gorgeous. All right, well, there's that. I did find, now some people were asking me for copper. So I did find some copper. I didn't find any. Now I think you were asking, somebody was asking in Leslie's show for copper. I don't have any Torques, whoever that was asking, but I did find really some cool cuffs. There's the back. That was you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I didn't find any Torques, but I do have, actually I have a necklace, a signed, let me show it to you. So it's, okay, let me just show you these. I got 4 pieces. That was number 1. I'm going to show you. I got a cuff. This is not signed, but I have this cuff as well. It's a clamper. Okay, that's copper. And not signed. Then I have a brooch, and I'm going to end with a necklace. This brooch is made by a person named Gret Barkin, and out of New Hope, Pennsylvania, which quite frankly, I know where that is. It's the bottom left corner. Pennsylvania is almost like a rectangle. It's the bottom left corner of the state. Because I actually have a friend of a family that lives in New Hope. I don't know if I can get that in there. Gret Barkin, hand wrought, New Hope, Pennsylvania. And this is what it is. It's like a 3-dimensional. Sorry, camera. Ooh, come on. There we go. So let me hold this up. It's actually 3-dimensional, so you can see the side. There's a flat piece, and then there's a convex piece on top. Really, really pretty. Okay. You've copper, yeah, copper pendants and need a torque. Okay. And then this is the necklace. Now this is signed, if I can pronounce it correctly, Rebages, Rebajes. The name of the designer is Francisco Rebages. And he also went by Frank, but Francisco for Frank. And here is this beautiful necklace. It has the hook clasp. And it has down here, and it has on the tag, it says Rebages right here. Right on the other side, right, Rebages. So this is about 15 inches long, but isn't that gorgeous? And here's the back. Just see the construction of this thing? Look at this. That's the back side of it. This is absolutely, hi Gina, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, Martha. Yes, I'm up late night with Jen. I always promise you guys a live haul, and so I'm just showing some things for tomorrow afternoon. If not tomorrow afternoon, this will be on for coming for Tuesday. So we're just having some fun show and tell. How you all doing? Keep me awake because I am not a night person. And but I did not want to. I was out today looking for treasure for all of you guys, and oh, I have one more bracelet too in copper. And so I did not get back in time, and then T was on, and then of course Leslie went on. So I decided to come on here right now while Joe was sleeping. Look at this. Vintage copper modernist bracelet. Even has that sliding clasp. They call this the thundercloud lightning pattern. And 7.5 inches long. I just think it's really cool. So, all right. So those are my copper pieces I picked up. Now, let's see. I did pick up some. Well, Sleeker's not here, but Sleeker shows up. I'll have insects for Sleeker. Let's see. Oh, I found these. Oh, do you, Martha? Awesome. Hello. What am I doing up so late? I don't know. I have to figure that one out. I'm still figuring it out myself. I'm still figuring it out. Oh my goodness. How you doing, my dear? Oh my gosh. I know I'm actually still I'm on Central Time, guys. I'm in Florida, but I'm normally in bed by now. But I always promise you guys to know what's gonna be coming up because they're like, I just got a text from somebody and said, Jenny, you didn't do a haul. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was just busy. And I always like to interact with you guys. So look at this. This is actually what's her name? Colleen Lopez. She's on Home Shopping. She designs a line of jewelry, I guess, and clothes. I guess she does that. And this is her Mystic Quartz or Druzy Silver Druzy Mystic Quartz, whatever you want to call it. Got that coating on there. So I have it on an Omega. And this is a big pendant. This is look at how big this thing is. Can you imagine that? Rock that out to brunch with your girlfriends. So, yep. You're studying. Oh, are you? I did not know that. I didn't know that, Adele. How's that going? How long have you been doing that? I know that when I went to school, that was one of the options. But you kind of work at your own pace. How does that? I mean, how long have you been doing that for? Because I know you have to send lessons back and forth and such. When I decided to go to GIA, I decided I'm just going to go. And it was very intense. Though. It was like 12-hour days learning. And then, it was hard. But I love it. I love it. I love learning about jewelry. I love doing what I do. Now everybody's talking about coral. I got a nice, cute little branch coral necklace. 16 inches. Actually, this one's going to be reasonably priced. So if you guys don't want any coral, this might be something up your alley. I always find coral. If you haven't got something in your collection, you might want to make sure you have something because it's getting harder to find these guys. It really is. So, but I'll bring that up for sale tomorrow. Gina, you had a great show last night, my dear. Always love you guys. And please, here's the deal. You guys know you never have to ask me. Please share your channels. Everybody here, and I share the love and pay it forward. So you guys are very sweet to me, and I love to do the same for all of you. So never have to ask, just go ahead and do it. All right, any sapphire lovers in the house? Let's see. Sorry if this is coming on the card. Sorry if it might not be on the card right. So you have white topaz and natural blue sapphires. Sterling silver vermeil on the chain. Those are natural blue sapphires. Pierced ears. So if you're a September baby, this is your birthstone. What am I read here? Yeah, midsummer. You go at your own pace, like my real estate course, hence. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Are you liking it though? Are you liking the courses? I mean, all right. I did get a couple two vintage purses. This is not something I usually have. You guys know I sometimes I do trinket sales or whatever, but my dealer friend, she had these and I could not resist them. So if you are a vintage purse collector, wait till you see what I have for you. Okay? Look at this. Turn it around. This purse. It's not sterling, but look at the handle. Look at all this work. And this is all metal. And most of the color is now these, if you ever see these at the bottom, now so normally these will have enamel on these beads. Okay, but understand this is when we're probably over 100 years old. And it's not uncommon that the enamel will probably be worn off of here, but at least they're all here. Sometimes on these purses, you're missing these charms or the little dangles, or these get ripped. And here's the other side. Oopsie. Paper clip handle. I don't know if Leslie McNeil was asking me look about these or not. Look at the top. No, look how this opens. You just pull on it. There you go. Here's the inside. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, come on. She had another one that wasn't in good condition. I didn't want that one because, again, it was kind of ripped and things. I'm like, So I got the pick of the litter, and I think I picked this is gorgeous. Okay. And again, look at the paint is still most on this bag, on this purse. Okay. Look at you guys are drooling over there. All right. So that, and this is 14 and a half inches long. This is made by the Mandalian, Mandalian manufacturing company. They're very proficient in making these bags. I think in the 20s and 30s, Mandalian. Okay, so that's that one. And then I went to show the next one. Okay, let's get this going. Let's see here. Now, this is a Whiting and Davis purse. Okay. This is old for Whiting and Davis, and I'm going to tell you why. Look at this. Oops, let me put this over here. Okay, so we got the handle. Here's, come on. And then here's the top. Now, if you Google image this and try to find some information on it, they actually made one very similar to this. This one has a tassel at the bottom, which is unusual too. They actually made a one that had a mirror on the inside of this, and then they had one that had a jewel, looks like a sapphire jewel here at the side. So I think that was a later version. This is the earlier version because if there's the little tag that says on the inside right here, this little tag right here, it actually says, and I'm going to read this. I know you can't, but it says right here on the tag. I'm going to read it. It says, Whiting and Davis, registered U.S. and Canada. So I have a feeling that this was a first version before they went more in depth with this design, because I could not find this one at all. And the lady I dealt with, who I got this from, she says, and she's an older lady, I'll just be honest with you. She says, I have never seen this purse before. So I just thought this was really, really cool. And all the mesh is all together. I love the tassel. I think it's just really, really cute. I don't know. Something about it. I just like it. It's not sterling, but again, it's about the age and the condition. So those are the two purses. So if anybody wants purses, I got purses. All right. I have a goldette necklace. Oh, did I miss everybody who's coming in? Is Meg here? Oh, hi, Meg. Yes, I know. I'm on. I was being respectful of other sellers and their time, and you guys know I like to do my hauls live with you. So this is the time I came on. I forgot, and I was outsourcing today, so I decided to come on here. So bear with me because I am not a night owl, so you guys got to keep me awake, which you guys usually do. Okay, this is Goldette. I could not find a comp for this necklace, but this is signed Goldette with the Swarovski crystals on there. Beautiful. Let me give you a close up. Here is the mark. Again, apologize for my nails. Ooh. This way. Goldette. Beautiful construction. You know, I look at things like this. Don't you guys agree? It's funny how like we look at jewelry now, and this is probably done what, in the 50s or 60s or so. And look at how look at Yerman and all the rope and everything else, and look how things come back in fashion. Isn't that something? Something when you got a nice piece of quality of jewelry, even back from 60 years ago, how fads and fashion, not really a fad. If it's timeless, how it's designed, you can wear this, with your sterling pieces, and you would like still rock it out. I mean, I love that. Looks just to me, this screams to me like high class, walking down Fifth Avenue, New York City, with your black dress, and you'd be just, yeah, I don't know, just something about it. All right, now what else we got here to show you? We'll do rings tomorrow. Alice Cavanas, rare enamel clamper. Could not find this color, but I do. This is called the Clover bracelet. Orange enamel from my orange, built up orange. Signed Alice Cavanas. There's her marks on the inside here somewhere. I don't know, where is it? There it is. So beautiful orange. Going in a fall. Well, I mean, orange is a good color. You can wear that in the spring, you can wear it in the fall. I just think it's a nice period color. Isn't that beautiful? What did I miss? Hi, Rosa. How are you? Good to see you, honey. Yes, I'm up late. Goldette lived in using the purple Condo. Yeah, mine, the one I showed, well, it's more of a grayish smoky, though. Interesting, though. I didn't know that, Martha. So you teach me something new every day. Well, love about you guys. You share the knowledge here. Okay, what else we got? I've got AB. What is this? I don't like saying AB. Oops. I didn't clasp it. I have a lot of crystal, guys, this week. Sterling, not so much more new on sterling, but as far as, I still have rings that we have from last week and stuff, but what I got for this week, a lot new, more vintage pieces such as pearls, AB, crystal, you know, big long. This is nice and long. So I always talk about this is 62 inches. 62 inches of faux pearl AB. Let me see if we can do that. Oopsie. So really, really pretty. I like it. I love things that are timeless. I love things like you can just add and layer and do different things. I love long. You guys ask for long. I try to find long, but then I also find the chokers that you can kind of mix and match with these kind of things. So, okay, what else we got? See what else I can show you. Let's mark the socks off here. Oh, yeah, like here, let me explain this all to you. Look at all this AB. I've got layers and layers of AB. So, I mean, you guys know what AB glasses, but I got like chokers and long ones. And somebody was asking me for shoe clips, but I've got this necklace. I'm going to show this necklace to you. This necklace is 16 inches long. And again, smoky. I don't know, I'm like on the smoky kick this week. I don't know. Sometimes you find what you find, right? And it's kind of an AB. And then at the bottom, it has like these almost look like hematite beads, but they're glass. So it's kind of like a fade to shade situation going on. Okay. So that's what it looks like on. And then I'm selling them separately, but look at this. These are actually shoe clips. These are the back of them first, okay? You flip it around and look at that. So actually, when you put them on your shoe, the way I would have them on your shoe would be this way. Because this will be your inner part of your shoe, so it would face out like this. So you could dress up the collar with that. But I kind of had it because I saw this. See how that had that emerald cut stone? And I think someone, maybe the person who owned this set decided to say, oh, I need to dress up my outfit. And they had these shoe clips that I think are really, really pretty. So I don't know, but they're here. So somebody was asking for me. I didn't find any old check ones, but you know, hey, I found those. And I said, okay, those are cool. Interesting. All right. What else do I have? One more thing. Let's see. All right. I'm going to show something to rock your socks off. If you guys were here a couple weeks ago, I had some, well, I still do. I have some still left, but this is I did not show this, but this is a gorgeous, and I'm talking about gorgeous, Venetian glass necklace. Let me kind of unhook it first before I can do anything here. Get this reading right. Hold on a minute. I'm going to put this on white, I think, just so you guys can see that color. Now, let's see how it looks on black. We'll see. This is not an inexpensive necklace, I will tell you that, but look at what you got going on here. I don't know if you know anything about Venetian glass and wedding cake beads and anything altogether. This has everything under the sun on it. And it's 4 strands. I will give a zoom and close up here in a minute, but just take that in for a minute and just like, OMG. OMG. Wedding cake beads. We have the faux glass beads. Now I had a necklace. I sold it. It was a cobalt blue with these size beads on it a couple weeks ago. Now I tested these. I thought these could be rock quartz crystal. They're actually glass. Oh, it still doesn't. Okay, but I did test everything. And then look at these beads. Opalite. This is the real deal, guys. This is old. Old. Let me do a 360 on this. Look at this bead. Look at this. If you remember, I have a pink and black Art Deco strand with the same type of shaped floral beads like that, which is still here. And it comes back here to this with the hook. We've got the attachments to the period. Sorry about my little clip there, but then we come around the side. 4 strands. That's what I'm saying. You don't find necklaces like this. It's just, and I was very happy and thrilled to find this. I mean, that's just gorgeous. So it is here. It is 15 and a half to 18 and a half inches long with that, the way it is right now. It's gorgeous beads. So I think that's pretty much, I mean, I'll have more tomorrow. For those of you too, I know again, I didn't show much sterling, but thank you, Mag. I appreciate that. So I'll have, we can go into more things tomorrow. I kind of, for those of you who kind of came in and tailing again, thanks for being up with me late at night. I was not but I always promise you guys to come on here a little bit and show you what I'm going to be doing. God, my screen looks I look yellow. I don't know why I look so yellow tonight. So I did, just to give you guys a heads up, I did do a couple Christmas trays. So trays being with Christmas themed jewelry on it. It's going to be like High Bidder Gets Choice, if you guys know how I do those on my show. So I know we haven't hit Halloween or Thanksgiving yet, but I also wanted you guys to have an opportunity to have those in your possession if you guys choose to purchase those. Because sometimes if you make Christmas packages, sometimes you just put a little brooch or a little something on top of the gift, and it makes the whole gift. It's almost like embellishing the gift itself, and it's an extra piece of the gift. So wait till I bring those out if you guys want to look at those tomorrow. If not, Tuesday, one of the 2 days we'll do it, because tomorrow I'm only on for 3 hours. But I do have a lot of, and with that being said, I also have a separate tray of brooches. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to show you guys those are, and they're going to be like really, really inexpensive. I'm telling you. So I like to pass on the deals to you guys. I've had them for a while. I've tried some of them since last spring. So I kind of save up, put things together. And so I know I'm kind of putting Christmas, let's let the 90 days away now. Bruce isn't here to give me the countdown, but with how things are, I want you guys to make sure you have enough time to wear your Christmas stuff for the holidays. So, but if you're needing anything, if you have anything on the wish list, I did put out a couple clips this week. So if you guys watch my shorts, I still have the chrome diopside set available. I have rings still available. So I did kind of a scan of my ring trays that I have. That we went through about 72 rings last week that were new. So if you want to know what I have left, I did a video of that. If there's something in the back that you guys are eyeing, I probably can do some buy it nows too. We kind of tore apart my bracelets. You guys remember my big bracelet 3-tiered thing? I had to bring it down to 2 because you guys pretty much bought almost everything, which I appreciate so much. But if you're looking for sterling, I got liquid silver back there. I've got beads back here. I can bring out gold. So we didn't get into, again, when I'm doing my shows, it gets into more into what you guys are wanting. So if there's something you're looking for, hi Sleeker. Yes, Sleeker, I did. I was wondering if you were going to join tonight. I have bugs. Yes, I do. And I was going to say, if Sleeker's going to show up, he's going to want to see the bugs. So I'll show you the bugs, Sleeker, but we're not doing an auction tonight, but I'll show you what's going to come up. This is what your speed is, but I'll show you what I got. Look, all happy. No dragon's breath. I did show some wedding cake beads. I don't know. That's not going to what you want for foil beads, but look, since Laker's here, we'll show the bugs. These are brooches. I can get a close up. Rhinestone, little bee. I don't know. That's what it is. Weiss, Julie. I don't know, but it is. Look at all the construction going on. Look at it. It's not the size of my pinky. Look how much work it takes to pick a little brooch. I mean, can you imagine? Isn't that cute? Okay, there's number one. Check pink foil beads. Cute. I'm going to be on tomorrow at 2 Central. 2 Central. We changed our time, so we moved back an hour. That allows Miss Tanya to be on a little sooner. So you guys, if you're overseas, look at the grasshopper. Enamel and little crystals. Look, it got a little crystal antennas. Here's the back. It has a signature on it. I can't make out the signature, who it is, but it is signed. Grasshopper. Oh, pretty. Okay. And then the other one I have, Flicker's going to be like, wow, what we got? Is a jade. I thought of you, Sleeker, when I was out and this lady had just imagine me just going through an aisle and say, oh, Sleeker wants bugs. Can you imagine? I'm literally saying that out loud in the store with Joe. And he's like, yes, Sleeker wants bugs. So what you have to understand when you guys shop for you guys, I literally think of your names out loud to Joe, and then we literally start talking to one another about it. This is nephrite jade. It's a brooch. That's what you guys do to us. It's almost like a wish list. You guys, when you take your wish list to the store, and so anyway, but those are the 3 bugs for you, Sleeker. I don't have any dragon's breath foil beads. You mean by check pink foil beads? I have. Is that be like not like Venetian glass? It's a totally different thing, right? Because I don't know what that is specifically. Is that more of a specific technique in check glass that I'm not familiar with? Maybe you should send me a picture of it. Maybe that might help me. But yeah, I have. I mean, I just showed. Well, here, did you miss this? Look what I just showed. You literally just came in after I showed this. Hold on. I'm gonna put this back up. This is probably not what you're looking for, but look at this phenomenal necklace. Let's put this on a bust again. Plus, I don't mind showing it 1,000 times because I love this necklace so much. Love this necklace so much. Look at this. See that, Sleeker? I know this is probably more Venetian glass, but not the same thing. But I do have a check glass necklace I showed earlier with purple glass. It's not foil beads, but it is check. Okay, so that's what I just showed that. Okay. And then let me show you that purple necklace I had earlier. Hi, sis. How are you? You heard, yes, we'll have Christmas brooches tomorrow. We will. You, where is that pink? Where is that purple necklace? Here. I know this is like, you guys, I'm breaking, it's past midnight. Here you go. Check glass, Sleeker. Check glass, Sleeker. Maybe not what you're looking for, but this is check. Purple. This is gorgeous. 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 And just to let you guys know, This is one of the pieces I got. She when I went to my contact, she also I also picked up, but I want to get it verified this week. I have a lot of Victorian jewelry that I actually did pick up alongside with these kind of things. Now, morning jewelry, Victorian morning jewelry will have um, be gold filled. Sometimes they're solid gold. And I want to get them checked out because if I'm looking at a piece such as a um, necklace, the difference in price between a Victorian morning piece can be a few $100 to if it's solid gold could be multi-thousand dollars. So I'm going to take it to my gentleman just to verify my testing with, which, as a gemologist, I mean, I can test and acid test like everybody else. But when I get into something like that, I really want to confirm before I make a mistake and then I'm pricing it correctly, that I'm going to get it put on that machine where it actually reads the metal. And that way, that way I can price it accordingly, but also to make sure that I am not giving away gold pricing for what it is. So, and sometimes with those kind of pieces, you have to have them second second eyes put on them to make sure. So, I won't have that done, and I'm not going to see that gentleman until Wednesday. So I'll have it for next week's show, priced accordingly. But I did pick up a nice selection, and I'm talking some really, really nice pieces. Things that you guys would be like, oh my gosh, where did she find that? I was very lucky. She called me and she says, I just picked up a whole slew of Victorian jewelry, Jenny. And I said, okay, let me get there. And I was very, very happy to see it. So um, it will be coming. It just be another week to see it. Okay. Unfortunately, because I have to verify what it is. But yes, I'm excited to show you it. So in the meantime, I really was buying some more of the costume pieces. I was looking for sterling. You guys have seen sterling. If you guys are needing chains, I have chains here. I just don't usually bring them out on the show, but if you're needing some significant chains, sometimes I have things here. I just don't bring them out. So if there's something you're looking for, just make sure you ask me, and I will be happy to um, oblige you if I have it. I can bring out gold. I can bring out Sleeker's drooling. Oh boy, Sleeker. Well, you asked me to find some, so I don't know what exactly check foil glasses. Maybe my sis could help me, but I don't. If they're, you can send me a picture or something that will help me, because I also share that information on with the people I deal with. If I'm not familiar with the term you're using or a picture or something on a visual, I know what dragon's breath is. I've seen that. I just haven't found anything like that. But I do find check pieces, so you know. Um, oh, really? Okay. GIA test mine antique gold. It's okay on the same piece. So there you go. So you have to know what you're talking about for pricing. So that's what I'm saying is I want to make sure I want to check. But I will say there is. I'm excited to see you. I'm just showing to you, okay? But I just want to yeah. So if you guys are new here, I know that I have it my settings on subscriber only. So if you are not registered with me for the auction tomorrow, please send me your information to jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. Hello, Carrie. I'm just about to get off because it's literally 12:30 in the morning. But I promised you guys some time to come on and show you what I was going to do for tomorrow. Um, yeah, I will be doing some Christmas brooches and Christmas jewelry. I decided to, you guys know how I rock and roll this show. I usually pull out a couple trays to get things moving along a little bit. But I also want you guys to have it in plenty of time. So if you guys some people already got their Christmas shopping done, some people haven't. But I love to put things together so you guys can put little pins and brooches on packages or bags or dress up something, So I went through my inventory and I have a couple trays over there. You thought you were dreaming. Maybe I should just keep going till 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. You guys will keep me busy all day long. Joe's in bed because I'm just me and you. Joe's in bed. He's been in bed since 8:30 tonight. So I'm surprised I'm still awake, quite frankly. But yeah, if you guys, I mean, I went through. If you guys were here last week, it was crazy. We had 72 new rings to look at. it literally took what 2 hours. Leonora, she's still in, she left me or not, but it took us like 2 hours to go through everybody's requests. But I know it was exciting because I don't when I buy something, I buy a whole bunch at the same time. Joe's like, we should probably only bring out maybe 12 at a time and get some go crazy. Keeping up with the requests and what everybody was wanting. So yeah, Deborah, it'll probably be next week, not because I have to get it tested, but yes, it's exciting to see it. Um, I do have yeah, and that being said too, today I picked up some, it won't be ready till maybe Tuesday, if not some black French jet necklaces. So I've got I think it's a choker, a couple double strand choker, and then I got some long ones. So yeah, I kind of that's what I was saying to Leslie earlier that I was kind of in like kind of a weird mood because I was like finding everything black. I'm like, why is everything black? I was like, I need to be cheered up. Between the Victorian jewelry and buying French jet and black glass necklaces today. I said, oh boy, I need some color. That's why I wanted to bring out the check glass to show you when I started. I said, I need some color and bright in my life. So, but yeah, so hopefully you guys can come tomorrow. 2 o'clock, the chime change is going to happen. So for all my West Coast people, if you're on West Coast, well, most of you guys are here, I'm going to start on your time at 12 instead of 1 because we're pushing back an hour. So that will allow Tanya at My Jewelry Addiction to come on at 5 Central, which will be 3 o'clock your time. Okay. I know she was having that allows her to get the invoicing done, as well as I think a lot of times with the time changes, people overseas or something, or with people tune out or whatever. So I have no problem moving the time back an hour. That's fine. So that's going to be on my new time moving forward. I'll still be doing 1 o'clock Central on Tuesday though. So just so tomorrow will be 2, and then Tuesday will be at 1 Central. Okay. So yeah, 12 o'clock. Have brunch with Jen. Have brunch with Jen. So, yeah, you need to hire Mary Maids. What's wrong, Brett? What's wrong, Sleeper? You can't be here. You can't be here, Sleeker. So here's the deal, too. Okay, so maybe I should explain something so I have all everybody's attention. I got 29. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up too. I've got 29 people here and 22 thumbs up. If you can't be here for an auction, like Slaker, if you want me to leave a bid, or you want to reach out to me, if you want me to send you an email or something I will give you the information on the item. On these new items here I just showed tonight are all brand new. Everything's brand new, things that haven't been up from the auction block. So how I do it on my show is it has to come up on the auction block on my show for everybody to have first dibs at it. And if you physically cannot be here to bid on the item at the time I'm going to be on, you can leave me what we call an absentee bid, which means is if I say hypothetically, I'll tell you via an email, say, hey, this item's starting at $20. You want to leave an absentee bid up to 40. I will still do the same increments like you're in the chat with everybody else. I'll just say that everybody in the chat, I have an absentee bid, blah, blah, blah. And so everybody's aware that I have an absentee bidder that I can bid on your behalf. So that way you have an opportunity to bid on an item that in case you can't be here. It's the same type of process that all the main auction houses do. So you'll see phone bidders happening. You'll have people leaving absentee bids, kind of like when you go to those kind of, silent night auctions at a dinner, sometimes for good causes, they do the same type of thing. You leave an absentee bid kind of thing. So I leave it very simple for you guys to understand that. So don't ever feel like you can ever ask me a question or say, hey, Jen, can you give me the starting bid on that check glass necklace or whatever you want to know? I will be here to help you out with that. I try to do these lives to let you guys know all these things. And I sometimes feel like I'm a broken record, but I know sometimes don't everybody doesn't get the explanation. So they get a little lost. Because I don't do any pre-sales on my show. So what you're seeing here is the first time it's going to come up on the auction block is tomorrow afternoon. So between now and tomorrow afternoon, nothing's going to get sold until tomorrow afternoon. So that's how I do it on my show. Everybody has their own way of doing their own thing. So that's how we do it here. I haven't had a problem with it. And so, yeah, everybody has an opportunity to bid. I do have people, just to give everybody a heads up, I do have customers that don't participate in the live chat at the time of the sale. They actually buy or communicating with Joe via my email. Okay. So for whatever reason, I respect everybody's way that they want to do it. Okay. So if you see, for example, if I show, well, I'm gonna give you an example. So let's just do this one, okay? So if I brought this one up tomorrow, okay, let's just say like it's something here. I show the item, I explain what it is, and then I show you the price, and then it's passed, which means nobody bid on it, goes down. If you send me an email literally 10 seconds from now, after I pass on the item via my email, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com, my husband Joe will see it. He'll go and pull the item for you, and then it's yours. So it's very simple. That's why I have anything in the background. If you see on my set, things back here, this is all things I've done in my show before. I just don't bring this up every so often. So last week, what happened was at the end of my show, I did buy it now. So I brought a whole bunch of bracelets up here. We went through and we got, and some of everybody was buying everything. They were buying some bracelets and stuff back here. This is how I clear off my set. So if you're looking for something, if you're seeing something on my back set right now and say, Jenny, I want to know about this sage and butterfly. I want to know about this liquid silver. You send me an email, I can sell that to you because I've shown that before. These are things that I previously have shown. The only rule I have is that when on new pieces, it has to come up on the auction block, and then that's how it's done. Once it's passed, it's first come, first serve. That's why if you ask me anything about back here, you send me an email. That's why I kind of do the shorts. If you ever see my shorts, this is my ring inventory. Those are all things I've shown. So I get people think, oh, I wasn't here for Jenny's show. What did I miss? There you go. So you can always watch my videos and or my shows, and you can let me know. So let me make sure I got everything. You hate the time change. Well, Sleekers, I will. Do I have your information? I think you've been registered with me, right, Sleeker? I think you have. Is that correct? If I have your, if not, can you just email me? Here, if you email me, Sleeker, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com, I'll respond to it and give you that information on the purple necklace if you're interested. Okay, and you can, then you and I can coordinate that back and forth. I don't where do you live, Sleeker? What time zone are you in? He's going to the harvest fair at the Allied Arts Guild early, but should be back by your sale. Truth, I've been doing a lot of anxiety bidding because I'm freaked out. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I don't want anybody to be freaked out. I just want to tell everybody that's how I kind of do it. So it kind of leaves you to say, okay, this is what I can afford. This is what I'm going to start the bidding at. I'll give you the bidding start bid price. You then can tell me what's your highest bid you want to do. I'll still do it in the increments like you're in live in the chat. I'll say I have a silent bidder here, everybody, and I would bid on your behalf. I don't have to tell you who it is if you guys want to know who it is, but I kind of leave that anonymity for the bidder. And then that way I can bid. And I know T has done that on her show a couple times for some people. And we respect that. So my back set videos are helpful. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. Yes. I try to show you what I have back here. And some things I don't have out right now. Like I have gold, I have silver, rings, earrings. I got a rack of things over there. It's just can't keep. I feel like I should just bring out everything and start taking videos, and maybe that's what I need to do. But it's hard. Sometimes you just have to bring it up every so often. And like I said, I don't. Somebody asked me and it all goes by what you guys ask. So if you're looking for a chain, I can bring up a chain, and then we get to start talking about. I wasn't prepared to look at chains, but I will show you chains. Whatever one you guys want to look at. So. Oh, I'm therapy sleeper. Do I have any Juliana? I don't know. Do I? I've got. I just showed a couple. Well, here, let me show you what I showed earlier. You're gonna tell me, sis, because I don't know where those brooches go. Not like those big sets like you're used to, my dear. Where is it? I just show you these. We got this. I got this Weiss. I didn't show this, so I might as well show it. If Elizabeth, are you still here? I can see all my brooches. This is signed Weiss. That one. And I have a Kramer. I know this is, I'm just going by what I know is signed. Nothing Julian, I don't think. No. It's a signed Kramer. It's a signed Kramer on the back right here, Kramer. I had this in all clear rhinestone. I sold that a couple months ago and went back and she had this one. And I said, oh, that's beautiful for fall. And then now, sis, you're probably going to tell me, is this, oh, what is it? Carol Lee, or what's the other one called? I forgot. Or it's just German. I don't know. Look at that blue. And here's the back, but it has the ribbit. Judy Lee. Thank you, Judy Lee. Judy Lee. You guys are going to give me a lesson on this. I buy it because of the color. Look at that. I love cobalt blue. My mom Marge collects cobalt blue glass, and I'm just and all of that. Beautiful. So I try. I never know if I'm gonna find, And then I'll get this stuff back here. This stuff I showed before though. Oh. This is Austrian. This one's marked Austria. And I'm not sure about this one. But these are, like I said, and I got cameos. And then this one is a brooch. I just have the brooch put on a strand of big. I did this before. I sold the other brooch I had that was on here. And I just stuck that on there. And I thought that was really cute. But look at these earrings that go with it. Look at the backs. These are, I forgot the maker of this, but yeah. And then I have a lot of Venetian glass. So I don't have any Juliana right now, my dear. I wish I did. Wish I did. Yeah. So like I said, if you guys are looking for anything, just send me an email. And I'll be happy to help you out. And nice wing necklace, thank you. And we'll go from there. Yep, they have T's alley. Well, I have a lot of things. I mean, T just had something up my alley tonight. I had to buy a beautiful tanzanite bracelet from her. that was a score. I was like, what? What the heck? So, oh, speaking of which, I have a, hold on. Let me show you this. Hold on. Where is that? T, since you're here, I'll show you something, honey. Where'd that go? Oh. I don't know. I don't know if you need any more hummingbird brooches, my dear. Since I know you got that other one for me. But I did found this today. The large brooch. More modern, not prong set, but I did look at the color. The color of this hummingbird is just out of this world. The dark green necklace behind you. You want him? Okay, well, I'll put him aside. Well, I bought it and I was like, okay, I think about you and your beret. I know it's too hot for your beret right now, but I was like, God, imagine this in a. So, and dark green necklace behind me. This one, Meg? That one? Yeah, probably he does. You talking about this one, Meg? This dark green necklace here? Yeah. That's serpentine. It's J King. Which I still have. Meg, I have some J King still. I don't know if you were here for last week, but I still have some J King left too. Look at the beads. I talk about this a lot, and I don't feel like I don't want to feel like a broken record, but think of just in general. If you had to go and buy material to shape beads, right? What is the size of the beads? Look at these beads. I think this is, I have to measure this. I think it's like 20. Let me get a caliper. Let me get my caliper out. If you had to go buy the rough material and fashion a bead, it's always more costly and more value to buy a finished bead than it is for a nugget. I don't care what planet you live on, just ask any rock cutter, gem cutter. All right, this bottom bead is almost 19.5 millimeter, and they go up to 10.2. 10.2 to 19.5. Beautiful serpentine. This is J King. If you're not familiar with J King, he's on Home Shopping Network. Sterling silver. I'll give you a little piece of information. Comparison for where. When he first started making his line of jewelry, he only did little jump rings and little lobster claws. It was a customer of his, when he's been doing this for over 40 years, that decided to say, hey, Mr. King, can you make an extender? So there's different variations of his extender that he makes, okay? And so over the course of time, you will see that his pieces go from different variations of his pieces. So you see, this is usually if you're out in the wild and you're seeing this situation, that's his trademarked extender. And this is gorgeous. And I've shown this, Meg. If you are interested, just send me an email. I've shown this. I will give you the price. And if you like it, then I will put this aside for you. First come, first serve. That's how I do it. I have shown this already. So I don't usually give the information on air right now. But if you're interested, just send me an email and I will give you the info on it. Beautiful. And now I don't have the, it's a beautiful color. It's, I believe it's, let me measure it. Let me give you measurement. Do, 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 do. Um, 20 inches to 22 3/4. So 20 inches at its shortest that you, well, maybe a little bit less. Let's just say 19. There's a little jump ring there, but I'm just going to be on the safe side. Say 20 inches to about 22 3/4. The martini helps. I also have Appetite, Meg. If you're interested in J King or anybody else, I showed that a little earlier too. I had the Kambaba Jasper and Amethyst I sold last week, but this is gorgeous. Yeah, just send me an email, Meg, and I'll be happy to help you and give you price and everything. But I have anything you guys see on this back set. If there's, again, watch my previous videos, send me an email of a list. I've got things back here, and if you send me an email, that's how I do it. I don't know if everybody's ever explained that to everybody or seem to understand, but it's just the new things that I have to bring up tomorrow for the sales is first come, first serve. And then once it's passed or something that you see back here, you can always send me an email and you can claim it. It's real simple. I don't have to, that's when I bring things up on my set, the latter part of the show, I do a lot of buy it nows because that way I can clear off my set and get a lot of new things in here for you guys. So my hair is pretty. Thank you, honey. I just colored it not too long ago. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Mag. I'll answer it when I get off here. So you guys, yeah, I don't have Juliana sis. I wish I did. I don't know what Anything else, you guys? I mean, you want me to, I mean, I don't know what you guys, I can sit and show jewelry. I mean, but I'm not going to sell anything. But you guys can watch what's back here. So what's back here, I've got some Native American jewelry. I've got some brooches. Is anybody looking for beads? I got this from my sis, actually, since she's here. I bought this for myself, guys, and it's still here, but I decided to sell it because it's a little too heavy for me. I did get this from my sis. This is I think it's Suarti. And I have it on this beautiful Italian chain. And this is Taxco. Somebody looking for ball beads. And I even have earrings. You can look at these, I can get earrings to go with something with it. So like I said, you can always do a scan of my show, my previous shows, and let me know. And I'll be happy to answer questions. Maybe I should do that more on a weekly basis. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. Let me bring this over. This is still here. I did a short on this week with Miley Cyrus flowers. My desk is all over the place. Chrome dioxide. Hold on a minute. I got things everywhere. Look at this gorgeous. Because it's probably not a white. Chrome dioxide and white zircon. Sterling silver. I have all 4 pieces to this set. These are Omega backs. And I just got this new display, and guys, I know everybody has one. I just didn't get one till now, but same thing. The ring. Sorry, hold on. Ring and bracelet. So all 4 pieces. Whole ensemble. It is still here. You want to be a princess? Look at that. This gemstone is only mined 3 months of the year in the Siberian region of Russia. So I know Leslie had some on her show tonight. And if you love green, and look at how this is constructed. All hinged, all open backed work. Let me see if I can show this a little bit better. Look at that. For maximum light getting into those stones. This is gorgeous. So I know Christmas is coming up, but I just had that available too. And like I said, if you're looking for gold pieces, I will have gold if you were looking for something there. So just shoot me an email if there's something you're looking for. That's all I can say. I pretty much try to have something for everybody. I have sterling, I have turquoise earrings. I've got, I don't know how I can explain it to you guys, but just basically got to tune in to see what I have, and we'll go from there. I know, Mia, but I'm about to go to bed. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed, Mia. I'm like, I'm still up. It's 12:47. Joe's probably thinking, what am I doing in here? Yeah, I used to be on the West Coast when I went to jump school. I was on jump school's time. But yeah, I'm actually on Central Time, so it's 12:47 right here. So no, we're not really sisters, Meg. No. I have a sister. Sometimes you'll see her come in the chat. But I have one sister who's 5 years older than me. She lives outside of Chicago. And then you guys know, if you ever come to my show, some of you have seen her. My mom, Mama Marge, we call her. Oh, that's her name, Marge, but we call her Mama Marge. And she lives about 15 miles from here in Florida, where I live. And but T is I call her my sis from another mother, is what I call her, because she's got red hair too. But I don't know. She's funny. She's kind of got that sense of humor like me. So she's always busy. She rocks it though. Although she probably would teach me probably how to stay in shape better. But for those of you who don't know too, maybe I should fill you in a little bit too. I've been doing this for over 2 years. July was 2 years for me. But as of August 8th, I now decided to do this full time. So I used to work in the ER at my local hospital about 3 miles north of here, and I did that for 6 years. So yeah, so then I decided I really love this, and now that I do this now, do shows twice a week, and I'm full time reseller now. So I'm blessed to do what I can do, and I'm very happy at what I do, and I like to share my passion and knowledge with all of you and other resellers too. So, and if you guys ever have a question about something, I've got a lot of emails from all of you. I will help you as much as I can based on photographs and what I can give you, at least what I call lead you down somewhat of a path. I might not have the exact answer for you, but I will try my best to help you. Um, and then I leave it up to you guys to kind of do some more research if I can't answer a question. Sometimes I try my best to help, but sometimes I can't answer everything. Like me, I have to take the Victorian jewelry over to my guy just to verify because I want to make sure before I sell something. So yeah. So everybody's going to bed. Yes, I'm on Central Time, so not as bad. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to make everybody up, but I'm just going to go. Oh, your daughter has red hair, Meg? Yeah. I'm Irish, English, and German. That's what I am. Yep, Irish, English, and German. This is all. Normally, I'm like more of a brown hair, but I put my color in my hair. So, all right. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in. It was fun talking, chit-chatting a little bit with all of you. Hope you guys come tomorrow. And again, we're going to be at 2 p.m. Central, which is 12 o'clock Pacific, or 3 p.m. Eastern. Or if you're in Mountain Time, that would be 1 o'clock. so if you're overseas, you got to figure it out. I don't know. But there you go. So, but yes, if there's something you're looking for, I'm going to answer Meg's email, and maybe Sleeker sent me something. I'm not sure. I'll have to check there in a minute. Just send me a shout out, an email, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. I pinned it at the top of the chat, and I will be happy to let you know about starting prices and any of the new things I just showed, as well as have some things ready for you if you have something that I don't see here on the set. Okay. Or if you want to claim something in the back, or we'll talk about that. So, okay. Love all of you. You guys have good sleep, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have some fun. Okay. Take care.